Hey guys, what's up? Hope you guys are doing great. Welcome back to my channel. Honest review about BBA honors in Christ University was heavily demanded. I was actually very confused to whom to really talk about it and bring on for this conversation. But I have with me somebody that I've been very closely involved with in getting into Christ University, which is Prakhar. Prakhar is a first year BBA honors student in Christ University Bannerghatta Road campus. I think our mentor-mentee relationship has gone beyond, and I literally consider him as a younger brother to me because we ended up spending so much time together last year. So Prakhar, thank you so much for being a part of this conversation, and thank you so much for taking out time on a Sunday to recording this. Basically, Prakhar, last year, same time, same place, you were here. Confused, lost, what to
Yeah.
do, which all colleges to go, and each year we had the same. And just like you sharing your experience, it will benefit a lot of people. Before we get on to asking you about your college life and everything, how about you just go introduce yourself? Yeah?
Okay, so my name is Prakhar. I'm from Indore, and currently I'm pursuing BBA honors in Christ University Bannerghatta Road campus. So my journey to this college has been a roller coaster ride. I'm basically from Delhi Public School, and my first year was basically pretty decent. It's almost about to end now.
Don't worry, I'll ask you more about your first year experience. But in terms of preparation, guys, Prakhar has had an insane, inspirational story. Prakhar, take all the time in the world that you want, but explain your journey of getting into Christ BBA honors and be honest, okay?
So it all started November की बात है. First time I was thinking कि what all colleges to choose. So I gave entrance for MIMS, Christ. Started filling forms. So it was first round. I always thought that I had a lot of confidence and all. So Christ के interviews वगैरह I'll easily crack. And CUET के लिए I joined one coaching, but मुझको लगा कि हाँ ठीक है ये भी हो जाएगा. So it was my first round and I couldn't get in. Result I filled up for BBA, BBA honors, and another course which was BBA FNA. I didn't know a lot about it, so उस टाइम तो मतलब जोश जोश में FNA भी fill कर दिया. फिर उसके बाद
ठीक है.
I met Kavach की first round में नहीं हुआ तो I was like कि ठीक है मतलब I'll have to work hard to get in. So I just started seeing YouTube. This was the first time I was seeing YouTube for getting into a college, because before this all I was just going was by word of mouth. So yeah, it was a different journey. Plus, one of my best friends got into Christ BGR in the first round itself. So that became a bigger motivation for me. Now, by second round, I asked Kavach, you have to get me in anyhow. Either leads, either anyways you can take me. So we started with our sessions and all. So now it was my second round, and I filled this time for BBA, BBA honors, and BCom honors. So again, I was not so clear with it that what should I pursue first, what should I pursue more, BBA or BCom. So yeah, I filled up for three of them and I decided कि होगा उसके बाद decide करना है. Then yeah, I started talking to Kavach. He told me कि what I have been doing in my introduction and all is extremely wrong, because my introduction, Christ University expects you to have an introduction of around 60 to 90 seconds, but I was giving an introduction of 15 seconds. My name is Prakhar. I'm from DPS Indore. Now you're free to ask whatever you want to. My introduction used to be like that, but by the second round I was quite prepared, and but in second round also I couldn't get in. So again disheartened, and this time I came to Kavach. Plus, I started watching more of interview videos. Now I was even seeing the job interview videos, how to get it. Then now fine. Now finally, Kavach has started helping me more and more with it. Now I'm taking down notes as well in the session, but I didn't get in the third round as well. And then by third round, central campus applications were closed. So I filled only for BB honors this time. And now I was clear. I only have to do BB honors, or else I'm going to Bombay. Yeah. So after this. Third round, I didn't get in. I filled one form with utmost confidence that I'm going to get in. Plus, I filled for BB honors Yeshwanthpur as well. So I didn't get both the places. Now, third round में भी नहीं हुआ, and it came to the fourth round. Even Kavach asked me, what's so special about you? They are not only selecting you particularly, because he knew that how much preparation I had. My CUET was going well. Plus, I don't think any else factor was stopping me at that time. But now it was the fourth round. I was like, now I'll have to do something. I have to go to Bangalore only. Most of my friends are going to Bangalore. So now this time I started filling forms for. I filled for BBA, BBA FIB, FIB Yeshwanthpur, FIB Bannerghatta, and honors Bannerghatta and Yeshwanthpur honors. And by fourth round, I don't know how this all happened. I filled BBA for Kengari. Yeah, so I don't know how this all happened, but I got into all of them in the sixth one. So yeah, in the fourth round, sorry, I got into all six of them, and yeah, and I also forgot to tell one very important thing. कि in the third round, I got so disheartened कि मैं तो Delhi NCR की फीस भी भर दी थी at that time. कि अगर कुछ नहीं हुआ तो एटलीस्ट क्राइस्ट दिल्ली को बैकअप तो करना ही पड़ेगा अब. So yeah, this was
Guys,
my.
मतलब इसने तो बहुत modestly अपनी story बताई है, but I'll be very honest, this guy was working really hard. Even I was working with him. I mean, we used to see each other at 1 a.m., 2 a.m. in the morning also for sessions, and genuinely he was working hard. But what happens is, as the rounds progress, first round to second round to third round, the competition goes very high. So even if he was doing really well, which I'm pretty sure he was in the second round, in the third round, the number of seats left are very less. Luckily, by what I think would have happened by the fourth round, the reason why he made it to all of them is by that time the other colleges had also started opening up its, like releasing its list. So a lot of people who joined Christ and did not want to join that, so they would take the refund back and all that. But no discounting the fact, Prakhar, that you worked really hard for your admissions. I can definitely know that because we used to get in touch even for personal guidance and doubt clearing because I wanted to know what all is he doing in CUET preparation. ऐसा ना हो that I am helping him prepare for interviews and micro presentations and he's doing like a fuck all job in the entrance test. Okay, so that should also not happen. So that's why, we were in constant communication and kudos yaar to making it through. I can very well remember जब इसका email आया ना कि मेरा सब में हो गया. I was shocked because मेरे को लगा यार second round में नहीं हो, third round में नहीं तो मैं भी जो मेरे से I am also no god ना अब इसका fourth round में भी कैसे ही होगा. But I was so happy. I was literally jumping and I was like, thank God, yaar. Like, his hard work has paid off. So I was super glad. But for all those who are watching, guys, please don't do one mistake that Prakhar did, which is not take the first round very seriously. Even though he applied and because uske dost wost kar rahe the, but he was chilling in the first round. He was like, हाँ हो जाएगा क्या ही है. But please do not do that. Okay, and I would want rather than working on the second round, third round, it's better you prepare really well for the first round as well. Whether it's an interview preparation 101, decoding, micro presentation, personal guidance, all that. But अगर ये पता, now you put us such a hard fight to get into Christ. How is now what's the real experience like? Is it worth the hype? How is it?
See, basically, I'll say it's worth the hype because if I would have gone to some local college in Indore or Bombay, what my life would have been looking like 4 hours of college, then chilling around. But in Christ, I don't think Christ gives you time for that. So yeah, to all those people who are looking to join now, so I will say it's quite rigorous with its rule, it's strict with its rule. Like 85% attendance maintain करना is actually very tough thing. And वो first month तो बहुत जोश रहता है, but soon it keeps on going down. कि हाँ ठीक है, one more class I'll miss. And वो करते करते बहुत ज़्यादा ही attendance down हो जाएगी. So yeah, Christ is a bit strict with its rules and strictness. But yeah, I don't think और कोई ऐसा कुछ है. But हाँ, now coming to the hype. So yeah, it's worth the hype because here you are meeting a lot of people. You are meeting NRIs. You have NRIs sitting next to you in the classroom. You are getting different opinions from the world. Plus, like if I'll tell you about my friend group, so most of them are into businesses. So obviously that's a good networking for me. Like good skills I'm creating for networking over here.
No, like I know Christ में crowd तो अच्छा आता है. Tell me one thing that I know a lot of people who are watching this would also be like, oh no, Central Campus is really good and Bannerghatta is not. Even though I have been very lucky species that I spent time in both the campus. But for you, who's not spent any time in Central Campus, do you feel that FOMO?
No, to be honest, no, because my friends who are in Central Campus, so they tell me you have to walk a lot every day in morning, and every day in morning I feel good that at least I'm in Bannerghatta because my class is like few steps away. Whereas in Central, I'll have to walk blocks to blocks every day in the morning. So yeah, for a person like me, that's good. So I don't get that moment. But yeah,
Plus, I think
obviously
even
area-wise, Central is in a better area.
नहीं but Prakhar, but अब Bannerghatta भी तो बहुत अच्छा हो गया ना. Like I mean I have been
हाँ,
there यार.
Bannerghatta
Now
is
you have
also
JP Nagar, Jayanagar, 2-3 kilometers, everything is there.
हाँ, we have everything over here. But एक वो hype है ना, Koramangala hype. So बस it's just that, nothing else. But yeah,
नहीं नहीं,
we
I
also
see
have
ऐसा भी
everything
नहीं है
in
कोरमंगला
Bannerghatta.
हाइट कोरमंगला like Koramangala is good, no doubt about it, but I feel that JP Nagar Jayanagar is really catching up well, yeah. Like you've got
Yeah.
Glens, Gatsby वगैरह सब तो खुल गया वहाँ पे भी.
We have a lot of places around us as well, and now that we are having a place called as Barrel House also around our college itself. So all in all, it's a good experience. But जो थोड़ा सा कोरमंगला हाइप है, but yeah, JP and Jayanagar also have everything. And Bangalore में metro तो है ही, so yeah, connectivity is not a problem anymore. Like we can even go to Yashwanthpur IK in an hour. So
Acha Prakhar, tell me like what is the kind of a routine that you follow? Like I know your routine for everybody will be different, but like what is the kind of usual routine that you follow as a BBA honor student at Christ?
okay, so my BBA में like it's not that rigorous as of some other courses, but yeah, even we have our classes at 8:30. So let's start with waking up. I wake up at around 7:30 to 7:40, and I'll get ready, grab a bite, and just go to college. I'll reach by around 8:30 only at the time of attendance. So yeah, then 12:30 we have a break. So at 12:30 we do plan out, like from 10:30 we start planning out where to go at 12:30. Then at 1:30 around we have
Lunch.
classes we have to come back to our classes. Yeah. So by 3:30 our college ends and we go play basketball at times or play table tennis in college itself, or if we have some events going on after college or committee work, so we do that. So I'm back to my PG by around 6. After 6, I feel it was a quite productive day. Then the CIAs or MedSem or NSEM preparation that we have to mandatorily do. So we do that. So it's now like 8:45, 9, and now dinner time basically it is. And I talk to my family, play with my friends in PG. Like we have table tennis and other games as well. So yeah, and then sleep around 12:01.
Great. So I think usual routine इतना भी hectic नहीं लग रहा है, but I think it gets hectic for people who've enrolled themselves in a lot of committees, who are into like a lot of things like theater and उनके लिए फिर hectic हो जाता है
Yeah,
because I think they come home by
they work
around
till
8
7,
8:30,
7:30.
and then is when
Yeah.
right. Okay, great. But Prakhar, like in terms of quality of education, what all is it that you specifically are learning in BBA honors, which probably no management course is learning? ऐसा क्या होएगा?
इतना मेरे को बाकियों के बारे में भी quite knowing about them, but हाँ जितना मेरे को पता है कि BBA honors में it's nothing as such in specific, but हाँ the knowledge that faculty has over here is actually very good. Like last time, my principal is a management teacher. He himself had a business. Now he shifted to Lavasa campus, but he himself had a business. So obviously he was sharing some good insights. He used to show us some Harvard MBA case studies, so which made a big difference to our course as well. And ये चीज शायद BBA में भी होती है. I'm not so sure about it, but yeah, 99% these all things like the teachers and faculty in BGR campus is quite good.
And Prakhar, what do you do on the weekends? Like today is a Sunday. What are you doing? Like other than this call?
Okay, so if this call wasn't having this, so I might be sleeping by now, and so I usually wake up at around 12, 12:30, do my pending CIAs that I've left procrastinated whole week. So now I'll do that till 4, 5, and after that I'll go have something, or usually I just go to my friend's PG. We have a good time over there. Then we come back at like 9, 10 after having dinner because it's Sunday. We obviously eat out. So yeah,
Yeah.
quite casual routine. And again sleep off at 12, 1.
Prakhar, I just have one last question, which is that because a lot of people who are going to be joining in will be watching this video, so if there'll be a couple of word of caution that you would want to give them, like what all is it that you yourself are not liking here? Kuch, something from your experience. What would it be? Because it's you're closing a year at Christ now.
Okay. So I have a very extremely debatable topic, which none of the Bangaloreans are going to like. But yeah, I'm from North India, so basically I have always eaten that paratha and all that. But in Bangalore, you are not getting that type of paratha as per me. कि वहाँ पर कैसे एकदम proper we used to get, but यहाँ पर it's not up to the mark, I feel. But ठीक है, it's place to place, can't accept everything anyway. But
Okay, so
price is
probably
as
I
well.
think Prakhar guys is a big foodie. So for him, but what else other than the food bit of it?
Okay, other than food, so initial days would be quite tough because घर में तो क्या होता था, if you used to keep plate like झूठी plate में रोटी खाना खा के, सो मम्मा उठा लेगी या फिर मेड उठा लेगी. बट यहाँ पर क्या सिस्टम है, अगर आप 2 दिन भी रखोगे कोई उठाने नहीं वाला है उसको जब तक चीटिंग नहीं आ जाती. सो इनिशियल डेज में ये चीजें होंगी, बट आफ्टर सम टाइम यू विल बी वर्स विद इट. एंड managing a
Got
room
it.
laundry.
No, but
So
in
initial
terms
days
of
are tough.
university course, anything like that?
So देखो यूनिवर्सिटी में लाइक आई वाज अ नॉन मैथ स्टूडेंट. सो मेरे को एकदम उन्होंने स्टार्टिंग से दे टॉट मैथ्स इन अ वे कि जिसको जो नॉन मैथ्स वाले भी थे इवन दे कुड कोप अप. So it's good to say that I scored like around 40 marks in my instance in maths, being a non-math student in the previous semester. So yeah, university takes care of that as
Wow,
well.
wow.
Plus, course also has a big impact. Like me personally, like from being a business family, so these things quite attract me.
And if you have to guide them, okay, like how should they prepare for their Christ University admissions? What would it be, or one or two key picks?
Okay, so one of the basic thing that I would like to say is you can also talk to Kavach that get some course clearance, because see, now if you are going to give interview in Christ, so one of the basic question they asked me, what all courses have you applied for? And when I said BBA, BBA Honors and BBA FNA, they asked me what type of difference is this? Not even BCom, you are directly going into finance and accountancy. So it was either a CA or a manager. So they asked me this thing. So yeah, I would prefer talk to Kavach, get some clarity that what field interests you the most. Along with that, prepare well for CVT. But more than CVT, another thing that is important is your micro presentation as well as interview rounds. So interview creates a big impact because
Yeah, I think, yeah. So the usual advice I think that everybody is giving, that focus on your interviews, focus on your micro presentations, have close, course clarity. And for all of that, guys, definitely you can see me for my personal sessions. I'll put down the link in the description below. It's not, I mean, I have not forced Prakhar to say this, but because he and I very closely worked, and I know like the kind of impact that I had on him, and luckily he's made it through. So he's like a success story that's coming out of it. So yeah, thank you so much, Prakhar, yaar, for doing this. Please enjoy your Sunday now. Tu jaake so bhi sakta hai ab, and then get back to doing your CIs. Thanks a lot for doing this on a very short notice, guys. I literally just called him yesterday. Ki, yaar, I plan to make a video like this. Aaja, and he was like, okay, bhaiya, karte hain. So yeah, thank you so much, Prakhar. We all can say bye bye, and I'll see you super soon again once I'm in Bangalore.
bye.
Bye, guys. Bye bye. Take care.